Hi guys, and welcome back on my channel, Dorota Palicka, International New Artist and Educator, and today we are going to create another Valentine's nails. You can have a wee preview of them in here. I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button as there is few hundred tutorials to choose from. If you're an existing subscriber, check those previous videos as well. And also thank you for all your comments, likes and shares. Let's start! Absolutely awesome set we are going to create. I'm actually really excited for it because finally we are going to do some hand painting, and I'm going to use 183, which is black ink, and this is a fantastic color, guys. Like, I love it so much. It is best black ever. So I'm just painting those tips in the black color. And then once it's ready, pop it into the lamp. Do exactly the same on this one. And what I love the most about this black is you can use it one coat and it's absolutely perfect. And I have been doing it in the salon as well, like one coat. It's a bit kind of strange, like, you know, clients coming in for you and they always expect two coats and then you're doing like a one coat, but it's absolutely enough and absolutely perfect. Now on this one we are going to do slightly different. So I'm going to use 155, which is sweet side. So we've got some nude base. I will try again with the one coat only. This isn't a one coat color, like normally I would apply two coats. And then some beautiful red on this one. So for red I will use Holy Fusion. No, it's maybe a little bit too red. Lipstick, there we are. That's red as well, like really strong red. Ideally I want those pinky-ish red. We're going with the lipstick. Two coats of that. Now I'm going to take this one first, as we are going to do the next part of this design. So take the black, and paint half of the tip in black. Do it pretty neat, but it don't has to be a perfect line, like, because we will apply some glitter or a tape in there. So I'm pushing the product, same like I would paint it close to the cuticle, and then give it a cure. On my mixing palette, I'm going to pick up my favorite Paint on French gel. So Paint on French gel and some old brush or dotting tool. You don't want to pick up your product with the best and favorite brush. And my favorite brush is the D-liner one. So I'm just going to clean it. For cleaning my brushes, I use UV cleanser and I kind of roll it to clean it. Like, you have to be very gentle with the cleaning of the brush. Second coat of this red. And then give it a cure. Awesome, so the first black one is ready. And what we are going to do now is take the D-liner brush and a paint on French gel. Where I've got the top coat here. Drop of the top coat on the side. And you want to have some parts a little bit mix it with the top coat as well. Not too much, just a little bit. So you've got two different shades of your white. Okay, on the tip, because it will be wet to wet technique, we are going to use the soak off top gel. And the reason why I'm not using the high shine no wipe top gel is because I want the next layer to stick to it. So I'm using the top coat with the inhibition layer. And now when I will be painting with the paint on French gel, it is going to spread nice. So for the middle, I'm using only the paint on French, no top coat in there. Okay, paint the middle. And now we are going to paint the petals. So for the first petals, I'm going to use only paint on French gel as well. And then the more outside I am getting, the more watery paint I'm going to use. So this one is mixed with the top coat now. And the reason for it is the more top coat we've got, the more the petals are going to spread. So you don't want the middle to spread too much. You want the middle to be kind of nice and sharp. Okay, and the way I'm painting is like leave the blob of the product and then drag one side. You can even shake your hand. Like the more you shake your hand, the nicer results you will get. Okay, blob of the product. And to leave more product, you have to just press harder. You could also, if you've got the blooming gel, you could do it with the blooming gel. You kind of do my own blooming gel with working on the top coat, which is uncured. Okay, you can leave it on the side so it will start spreading even more. And then concentrate on the next tip. What I forgot the top coat, so quickly wipe it off. Top coat in there. And now I can paint. If you don't put the top coat, you are not going to get the petals which are going to spread. Okay, and here we are painting smaller rose. Just going to put this one on the side before I smudge it even more. Smaller one on the side. So here we've got 2 roses. And it's actually a really good fun creating them. So the first one, you can see it how it's kind of smudged it a bit more, and now I'm going to give it a cure. And on this one we are going to paint 2 more. Get this ear bubble out. I'm happy with this one as well, so I can cure it. Top coat. And here we will work more into the corner. Obviously, the longer time you spend on it, the nicest results you get. Okay, and this one is going to be just a one in a corner and a very tiny one. Then give it a cure. Now is the time for a next step of painting this rose. So you are going to clean your brush with any excess of the top coat, and we need to sharpen it up. So I'm only picking up the paint on French gel. No top coat this time, because I want to have a really clean look to it. Okay, and I'm just highlighting some places. So they're really nice and sharp. You can already see the difference in these 2 petals first. And the petals which are inside, like the ones which are inside, I'm painting this white inside, and on the other ones I'm going to paint it more outside. Really nice and sharp. They can even overlap each other. So this way you're kind of creating an extra petals. Now this one is kind of an open type of petal, so I'm outlining outside. And prolonging it, like kind of creating extra petal. Can you see how this roses start changing? Okay, these petals are only outlined outside. And the one on the top. I'm a little bit missing something in one place. So I'm going to add a drop of the top coat. Like very lots of top coat on my paint on French gel and just touch this place up. Just so this petal is a little bit bigger, because the black gap was too big. Okay, after we have done this one, we have to cure it and complete the same steps on the other tips. And to save the time, I'll just take 2 of them. So clean the brush. And if you want to paint really fine lines, like you would have just a tiny bit of the product at the end of your brush. Okay, so the first ones are petals inside. And then we are start painting outside. Pretty long, some of them. This one is outside. And the one on the top is outside as well. And look what I've got, a blob of the product. And then the more to the edges I'm getting, the less product I've got. This one is outside. Clean the brush. We are working only on the very small one now. And the last touch on this rose. Give it a cure. The one which is inside. This design always looks really effective, and you can create it with any kind of colors. I would suggest you kind of use always black as a base, so it looks nicer. Okay, give it a cure to this one. Now on the side we are going to use some old top coat. So I've got the High Shine No Wipe top gel, and it's hardly anything in there, like really hardly anything, with the drop of the red inside. So I'm just putting a drop of the red and mix it well. I might have 2 little top coat in there. So if you've got the old bottle, just add the drop of the top coat in there. It'll be quicker. Mine bottle was really empty. You could also use the blooming gel if you've got it. Okay, I'm getting there. So you can see it, I have created, I will show you on the mixing palette. I have created very see-through red. Okay. And now I'm going to take my first tip and apply the see-through red through the entire design. And on the places where we've got lighter color of the white, it will look darker. And on the places where we have created those white lines, it will look lighter. And then cure it. Same on this one, so I'm just going to paint opposite way. And because we've got black underneath, the red is not strong enough to cover this black. That's why the black background is best for this design. You can also go kind of like, so this is a neat look, but what else you could do? You could go kind of messy and apply in some places more. Look, then I've got darker middle, and then leave the other places a little bit lighter for a more interesting look. So whichever you prefer. If you're really precise, you would take a gel brush and you would maybe clean up a little bit and then give it a cure. And same on this one. So on this tip we have to watch it to don't go over with the red on the pink parts. And of course we have to bling up this set as well. Give it a cure. Okay, so on the red, let's start from the pinky now. There we are, that's my pinky. And I thought I'm going to definitely use it a beautiful rose gold crystals. And for crystals application, I love the Soak of Base Gel. So on my mixing palette, I'm just going to put a little bit of the base gel. And then with an old brush, we are going to decorate this tip. So I've got all sorts of different crystals. And you can do any kind of design really, which comes to your mind. I never know what I'm going to do with the crystals. I kind of start placing them in and then the idea starts like showing up. Because you can easily see it if you like some of them or you don't like some of them. And then we are going to use tiny one. There we are. And you could probably see it. I wasn't happy about it. So I moved it a little bit and I'm going to squeeze in two more. Right on the top. move them into the correct place. Now I'm liking it. And then give it a cure. Okay, then the next one was the ring finger. Where are you? We don't want to overdo it, like I think it looks pretty nice, so I will just put a tiny wee crystals on the top. And that's it. With some caviar beads. Cameraman is laughing now.
Just one on the top.
Just one on the top, yeah. Oh, guys, come on, you know me. Okay, and then give it a flash cure. I love gems. So here we could put the striping tape, and we are not going to do it. We are going to put some crystals in as well. But it will look nice with the striping tape too. So I'm just picking up a more base for more bling. Okay, so let's do, I've got some actually rose gold, different type of decorations. And we will use them. For a large one, just a bit more base. Okay, so we've got some base. Some wee crystal in the middle. Tiny, small ones. Just cut them nice and close so they in a good line. You really need to take your time, like when applying the crystals, because if they not applied nice, it's just not going to look good. Okay, that's me happy at this stage. Cook it in. Pinky, where are you? Okay, Pinky is there. Caviar beads. One, two, three, four. And I've got two different sizes, so some of them are much smaller, some are larger. And for caviar beads picking up, I like to use the old brush. Don't apply the product on your hand. Actually, we need to take those rings I've got. I've got some nice rings. I need to take them out for the next tutorials. You can hardly see those caviar beads, like, but they do really fill up the space and they do look fantastic. Don't you think, cameraman? I know you don't like them. Cameraman thinks it is a really boring part applying those caviar beads. So when he hears caviar beads, he's like, oh no, again caviar beads. And you can see it, this one moved really badly and I'm very unhappy about it. So I'll try to fix it. By clipping it off, because it will really annoy me. So if it does happens to you, you just clip it off. And the reason why it did happen, it was too much of the base gel and too many crystals applied at once. So caviar beads. And I think he doesn't like the caviar beads because it's so boring part. But I love them. So let me know, guys, down in the comments below, do you like the caviar beads application? And we get sometimes days when they stick in better and sometimes days when they take ages. And I think I've got the day when they take ages today. They all stuck together. And I'm applying quite a lot of them. If they really don't want to leave your brush, that means you've got too much base. I have just cleaned my brush. Sometimes you need a really good eyes to be able to place them. Okay, so I've got them in all places. And this one, don't you move, okay? Cook it in. Here, we are going to annoy a cameraman and do more caviar beads. One. And let's do it this part first. So I'm picking up those caviar beads. And we are going to do a beautiful chain. I actually wanted a tattoo. I wanted a tattoo with the roses and the chains. I think it will look so beautiful. And then in some places, like surface piercing, I think it's called, when there is just a stud visible into this chain. So imagine you've got those chains and then some piercing. I think that's what look fantastic as a tattoo. I've got one, but I think I want more. And my tattoo is like not over the top. Same like the nails. I don't like the things which are over the top. Oh, I love this chain. Cook it in. I really enjoy creating this set, like, because it's a little bit more advanced than sugaring and the glitter. So it's a time for a top coat on this one. So don't apply the top coat on top of the crystals, just go around it. And this red is actually pretty nice with the crystals together. Cure it. this one, just missing the caviar bits. So 3 on the corner, again 3 in the corner, got 2, 1 more. Okay, so we've got 3 in each of the corner, and then just 1 and 1. And 1. Not over the top, cook it. What else we've got in there? What else we've got in there? Oh, the chains. I love this one so much. I think this is my favorite one. Absolutely beautiful and stunning. Okay, brush them apart. And then just separate them. Come on, behave, 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 behave. We are almost there. Okay, so then with the side of the brush, I'm just pushing them into the correct place. Like, don't do it with the tip, because then you might move only 1 or 2 caviar bits, and you want to move more of them so they lie in a nice even shape. Okay, missing 1 more in here. And then some of them just slide it a little bit, so I need to fill up this gap and cook them in before they start moving too much. If you're really slow at the caviar beads application, I would suggest you really do like maybe 5 at a time, and then give them a cure. So don't do too many. High Shine No Wipe Top Gel. And I really like this set. Cook it. What we've got in here. Yes, it didn't move. So a top coat. And the crystals applied this way last me really good in a long time. Cure it. So the pinky should be ready. And what I can do, I can put it there, because I like them better if they on the stand rather than not on the stand. Clean the gems. So this one is cooking. And we've got to put the top coat in here as well. And I'm not going to put any gems. Like, I think it looks so nice and delicate the way it is. Absolutely stunning. So all nails, like, doesn't matter what time of the year it is, like all nails painted black or all nails painted red, and then you would do just a ring finger like this, and I think it will look absolutely fantastic. Like, so let me take this mess away so I don't drop anything, and then show you the final look. This one is cooking, this one is cooked, and this is a size 5, so this is our ring finger. Ideally, before you touch the tips, like I always prefer to wait a couple seconds for the top coat to cool down. Then this one is a middle finger. Wow, I love middle finger as well. And then this one is the index finger, and I think the index finger is the prettiest one from all of them. Okay, so that's the final look of the set. Actually, I should take out this color. This one, the Bubblegum 164. I think it will go really well with this set as well. Yeah, more than the red. I might swap the pinky for a picture. But that's the set which we have, guys, created. Really nice and beautiful one for Valentine's Day, for summer, for the autumn, whenever you want a little bit of bling and a nice, elegant look. Glittery hacks, and bye for now.